Alright guys, so it's early Sunday morning and we rarely, and I mean rarely, get spoilers the same night that an episode airs, especially one as big as this one. This episode crashed the damn Crunchyroll and Funimation servers. Again, just like episode 110. We got some new spoilers from ANIMAGE magazine covering the next few weeks of Dragon Ball Super. I'm letting you know now. If you don't want to be spoiled, do not click this video because we have more summaries for the upcoming episodes, including some very interesting turn of events that are, again, like I said, very interesting. So this is your last warning. I'm going to get into the spoilers right now from ANIMAGE magazine. Again, it's weird that they drop the same day as an episode, but hey, it's whatever. Dragon Ball Super episode 123. This is coming up January 14th, which is next week. Full Body, Spirit, and Power Unleashed Goku and Vegeta, January 14th. Now, I will be doing my next episode preview breakdown later today on the channel or tomorrow, depending on where you live. So look forward to that. I will be breaking it down frame by frame, letting you know my thoughts on what's going on. But we have some enlightened information here about it. Again, spoiler territory. Here we go. Goku begins battling Jiren once again. Of course, this is based on what happened in episode 121, or I'm sorry, 122. So if you have not seen 122, I mean, you shouldn't even be watching this video. You should go watch the episode if you haven't seen it yet, but you know, I'm sure most of you have. Goku will begin battling Jiren because Vegeta got pretty much knocked down and out. Says here, although Goku uses every trick up his sleeve, Jiren brushes it all aside. So we're going to see Goku try everything. Probably not the Spirit Bomb, but other things as well. Goku fires Kienzan-like cluster bombs in all directions, but this is also of little effect. Now, for those of you who haven't picked up on this, the Kienzan is what is known in the English dub as a Destructo Disc, which is Krillin's disc technique. Goku, of course, can do it too. So it looks like in this episode, Goku's busting out some very unique techniques on Jiren. You know, a cluster bombs in all different directions, but it has no effect. So I don't know if he's trying to saw this dude or what. Then it says, and then Vegeta unleashes all of his ki and starts glowing blue. Now, we have been talking about this all night, like in the community. I'm going to be doing a video in a couple of days breaking down what I think is going on with Vegeta. So look forward to that. But it looks like Vegeta is ascending, but I don't know if he's getting Ultra Instinct. He might be getting something completely different. I'm going to do a video all about this coming up in the next couple of days. So look forward to that here on Geekdom 101. Subscribe if you have not, because I'm going to break it down. Because there's a lot of clues that folks didn't pick up on, including some stuff said by Vegeta himself that I think could be leading to what this new form is, and of course the credits too. I'll get to all that stuff in a couple days. Don't even worry about it. You'll have it right here on the channel. So Vegeta's gonna definitely have some kind of power up, and I don't know if it's gonna be on the level of Goku Kaioken times 20 or maybe even higher. We don't know yet, but something is happening to Vegeta. Dragon Ball Super episode 124, January 21st. A stormy, fierce attack. Gohan fights with his back to the wall. Now, again, some of these summaries have already been out from a few days ago. There were a few, it was actually about a week ago, actually. About a week and a half ago, right? There was the original leaks. These are alternate leaks, but there's some new information here. I will leave a link to the original spoiler information if you haven't read it yet or seen it yet at the end of this video. So no worries on that. You're going to get the original spoilers, you know, there. Anyways, back to this episode summary. So while Goku and Vegeta battle Jiren, FRIEZA, well, I guess he put freeze, but I'm sure Herms meant FRIEZA. FRIEZA proposes something to his opponent Dispo, because we know that FRIEZA and Dispo are going to be fighting for these episodes. He says, if Universe 11 wins, please use the Super Dragon Balls to resurrect me. Promise me that, and I'll have no problem cooperating with Universe 11. So that's interesting. What appears to be happening here, and people have predicted this, so if you did predict this, you are a great prognosticator, is that it looks like FRIEZA is offering his services to the Pride Troopers, to Jiren, to Jiren, but to Dispo. He's basically telling him, look, if, you know, I will help you win, I will betray Universe 7, is pretty much what he's saying here. This is a major spoiler here, if it actually goes through. If you promise to bring me back with the Super Dragon Balls. Now, there's obviously going to be problems here because, as we know based on the previous episode of Super, Jiren wants those Super Dragon Balls. In fact, the Dragon Ball Super manga, chapter 31, really went into detail, I think it was 31, yeah, about Jiren's, really Totoro really showed us that Jiren has some kind of wish, and we don't know what that wish is. Again, I have another video coming out later this week discussing that. So this episode has given us, and these episodes have given us so much content to talk about that I'm going to do separate videos on each one and kind of really dissect it, with all of you. Now, the question here is Frieza actually going to turn? Or is he just setting up Dispo? Because he could just be setting Dispo up. Or maybe Frieza does see that Jiren is unbeatable based on how Goku and Vegeta perform against him, and that could lead him to actually wanting to betray Universe 7. I don't know. But this is an interesting turn of events. But like I said, how are they going to be able to give Frieza his wish if Jiren has his wish? Now, I want to clarify that we've only seen the Super Dragon Balls used a couple times. We know that Beerus wished for Universe 6's Earth to come back. That was one wish. And then when Zamasu got a hold of the Super Dragon Balls, he had to wait a year to use them again. So it's pretty much told to us that the Super Dragon Balls only grant one wish. But there's no limitations to this wish. So that, of course, begs the question, how are they going to get around this? Like, are they going to give Frieza his wish? Or is Jiren going to say no? And would Jiren even entertain the idea, or Toppo, of wishing back to life a dude as wicked as Frieza? This is going to lead to some interesting storylines here. So we should not jump to conclusion, just say, oh my god, Frieza's going to betray them, and so on and so forth. This is going to have to be talked about, because I just don't see Jiren and Toppo, especially Toppo, who are two righteous dudes, accepting Frieza's offer here. They don't even need to with how strong Jiren is. But that still tells you that Frieza is a slimy bastard, and he's got something up his sleeve coming up in episode 124. Again, this tournament, people think this is going to end in March, this arc, and it could, but I feel like there's still a lot of stuff left to be unraveled here, all right? And we're going to move on into that. Dragon Ball Super episode 125. We only have a title for this one. Advent of the God of Destruction Toppo. There is only overwhelming power. January 28th. I already discussed this in my previous spoiler video and a little bit in my review. You should not underestimate Toppo. He is a candidate for the Hakaishin position, God of Destruction, and he is very, very powerful. So I'm thinking episode 125 is going to focus strictly on Toppo, legitimately being a tough guy to beat. And we're not even done yet. I think that's going to be a Toppo-centric episode. Gohan and 17 might go out on that one. We don't know yet. But we're not even done. This one, to me, is the one that really hits me. Dragon Ball Super episode 126, February 7th, which I think is actually... Well, it says here it's a typo February 4th, so it's going to be February 4th. I believe this is actually Super Bowl Sunday, I think. Wow. Surpass even a god, Vegeta's life-risking blow. Now, I'm not going to sit here and totally dissect that title, but when you have a title of an episode called Surpass Even a God, and then followed by Vegeta, what is going on here? Is this dude... I'm just blown away by this, because we went into this year, 2018, thinking that Vegeta was going to be fodder for Jiren and those guys, and that Goku's going to save the day. But they're giving us some very interesting twists here, ladies and gentlemen, because for them to say surpass even a god, Vegeta's life-risking blow, yeah, he might end up being tossed out. I don't think he's going to die, but it's almost like they're telling us, okay, yeah, Goku got Ultra Instinct, but Vegeta's got something else planned. And again, I'm going to go into that in more detail in a couple of days here on the channel and tell you my thoughts on it, but to me that's just incredible. That is unbelievable that Vegeta may have surpassed a god based on these titles. Again, I don't know for sure, but if that's the case, then there's got to be some kind of power that Vegeta taps into that puts him on the same level as Goku, or maybe even higher. And then, of course, I wonder, well, what's going to happen when Vegeta and Goku team up against Jiren? There's so many things going on in Dragon Ball Super right now that I just can't even wrap my head around. There's so much to talk about. Some people have been saying that Goku and Vegeta might tap into, Super Saiyan Blue 2. That's what the fans have been saying. I don't think I agree with that yet. I don't think so, but especially not for Goku, because Ultra Instinct is his end goal here. But for Vegeta, there might be a higher level of blue, Master Super Saiyan Blue, something beyond Ultra Instinct. I really don't know. I can't predict the future on this one, but it really seems like Vegeta's getting some kind of power up. And if he goes down to Jiren, he ain't gonna go down like no punk. I can tell you that much. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. Thank you for checking out the spoiler video. A little bit late here, but as in late in the evening when I'm doing this. But these rarely come on episode days, but bring it to you. Also, coming up on the channel, my preview for episode, which one is it? 123. I lost track already. And Vegeta discussion, Jiren discussion. There's a lot to talk about. There's a lot to talk about, and I will bring these to you this week. So enjoy that. Hope you have a great day, and love you all, and I'll see you soon.